off with Temp. I got to talk to him a little bit. I got to talk about him a little bit, and we're going to have to see exactly how he's going to play around school stairs here, running that AR, something not out of the ordinary for Temp. He's going to hold down the school steps power position.
Yeah, I would say that Temp and Octane are two of the newest kind of young talents with the BAL so far, especially in the last season of the MLG Pro League, beginning to show up. Octane performing time and time again for Envy. I believe he has one of the highest KDs right now in Season 3, sitting about a 1.31. Temp, on the other hand, you always know you're going to get a strong player out of him. He's got one of the highest kill-death ratios in S&D in Season 3 at above a 2.20.
Yeah, I mean, Slasher and Hook have always been around the top 10 Slayers since Season 1. I mean, Slasher was up there with his teammates before, Enable and Zuma. So, something you would expect out of him to perform very well here.
Okay,
He's actually got a sub in his hands right now, 5-1, knocking out players all around school before he is finally taken down by Theory, who answers back with a 2-piece.
Really surprised. Okay, TK turned around. I was about to say, really surprised to see TK begin to push through middle street to try to contest that Atlas hardpoint. Instead, they wind up pushing back. Unfortunately for them, they had no idea that Slasher was inside the hill. He just shot Neslo and I believe Theory in the back, taking them both out. Now they're going to have to rotate all the way from back glass. Temp, though, in a power position here to lock down the spawns for his team.
Yeah, and Denial getting that early rotation. Perfect setup here, but keep in mind, TK reads that immediately, tries to hit the flank through school. Both players shut down, but there is still one player remaining inside school. Let's see who just that is. That's going to be Nameless with the BAL in hand, as I said, going out towards back steps. They have to rely on him to get this flank. He has to do something back here.
It's Nameless versus Temp in the 1v1. Temp just took him out. That was 15 seconds where Nameless was basically completely out of the equation. The rest of his team got taken out in a 3-piece by Slasher. He's now 12-2, finally getting taken down off his 7-kill streak.
Yeah, they're not getting this hill. We're going to see the scrap time probably go towards this Denial roster here, unless Hook can't win the gunfight, or Temp can't win the gunfight for some reason. Theory's going to come out on top, but regardless, Hook is going to stay in there. They got so much time off of that green hardpoint courage.
Things to point out. Neslo and Sharp are combined 4 and 16 at the moment. Not a winning equation if you are a part of the TK family. Right now they're down by a full minute. Finally the kill feed going in their favor. They're going to have to hold, though, this back glass building.
Ooh,
Nameless doing a great job, but Slasher finally takes him out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give Slasher some attention. This man is 15-4 right now on a 2-kill streak. Running this sub, he's actually going to switch out to the BAL. As soon as he gets down to ramp, that's not going to cut it. He gets taken out by Sharp. Let's give Sharp some attention off the respawn. 3 and 9, as you said, not doing so hot off the start.
Yeah, right now, though, 3 players from TK beginning to flank this ramp area. Temp is just shutting it down. Sharp able to take him out. He begins to push the hard point. Got one more player to beat. That's Hook, who cuts him down. 85-27 lead. Denial still in full control.
All right, Slasher getting some entry kills here. That's a 2-piece. One more player coming up from ramp, but not enough ammo to finish the job. He's going to fall. Just 10 seconds left, and it looks like the scrap time is going to go towards, Hook's going to fall. It's going to TK.
TK finally getting a little bit of time on their hands. Still, though, down by a full 50 seconds. Temp in this power position on the back trailer. Neslo, though, alive inside the hard point. Let's see how long he can stay alive.
Yeah, we actually saw Denial. Got the early rotation there, but Neslo came in. He was a little disruptive, but it doesn't even matter. Hook's going to come in, stomp him out. 13-8 right now, sitting in school, or the yellow window, helping the squad out here. He's actually sitting in this corner just pre-firing because he knows that when he steps out, he's going to be taken out. But that 2-piece right there, Hook played that corner so well.
Hook is just showing why he is considered one of the strongest slayers in all of AW. Knowing that the push is going to continue from TK from that back trailer area, pre-firing, hopping up and down, doing whatever he can to stay alive. There you can see he continues to cut down the players from TK time and time again. A full 60-second lead yet again for Denial.
Denial has such a convincing lead in this game right now. They're playing so hot. Slasher right now, double positive. Hook is working on the same
It's Hook and Slasher show right now.
7 captures to his name. It is the Hook and Slasher show right now.
They're 40 and 20. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. So, Hook, your strongest sub on this roster right now is going to be playing inside
in this
school.
game right now. Really,
in this game right now?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, man. That's your Twitter feed. All right, Hook playing inside school. 2 players just outside school steps. He's going to be milking this time for Team Denial. There are 2 players coming in from the school window, and he's going to be shut down by Sharp.
Here's the serious thing, too, Fox, is that let's say Denial takes this map. TK then have to face them on Search and Destroy, and I would say right now Denial look like top 2 in S&D in all of the league. And they're absolutely incredible at trading kills. I watched them play Detroit S&D earlier on this week when casting the Pro League. They were just completely dominant in the game mode.
Yeah, that's just what you got to expect out of this squad. But look, we're missing the action here. Theory enters with that 2P into this hill. You got to wonder, how is Denial going to answer back? Replays coming in through lockers, as we do see Neslo and Nameless are able to pick up some kills of their own. Replays, just 2 kills right there, easy peasy, but he is finally dropped by Theory.
Yeah, the player from TK actually dashed into his teammate. They body stacked. Replays has had an easy spray down. At the moment, though, got to give props to Theory. 20 and 16, 8 captures on a 5 streak. He's the reason TK is still in this game, but Replays picks up another 2-piece in the hill, and this is when Replays is at his scariest time. He's never going to be the one to drop huge numbers, but when Clayster was back on this Denial team, Clay could put up massive numbers all the time. Oh, yeah. But when Replays would go double negative to start games, that's when Denial really struggled. Sitting right now at only -4, he's staying alive inside the hard point when he needs to. He's getting the entry kills he needs, and it's reflecting in the score.
Yeah, every team has that player, just kind of throws their body onto the hard point. Replays is that player, and he's not afraid to be that player. So let's give Nameless some attention, as he is the one to take Replays out of the hard point. The player we just given the spotlight to, he's going to be milking the time for his squad. They're coming back. Only 30 seconds left leading in this second rotation of hills.
Absolutely. They have full control of this mid-Atlas building, and it also looks like Denial is giving them all the scrap time. So we keep talking about Denial completely dominating, Denial completely dominating. Well, guess what? The last few hills have gone TK heavily. They're now down by just 12 seconds.
Yeah, and look at your mini map right here. Again, Denial beating them on the rotation, setting up so perfectly. We're seeing that 3-man push into school from TK, just like we saw the first time. Slasher, however, is right there to cut it short. That's the 2-piece trying to go for the 3rd. Neslo's not going to let it happen, but he is immediately traded.
26 seconds separating these two teams. This game could absolutely go either way, but this is when it gets scary. When Denial has Hook and Temp inside the hard point, those are two of the toughest players to take down.
Hook is easily, he's my favorite player to watch in the yellow hard point. You always see him playing inside this. You know, we were just talking about how Replays is always a player in the hill, but anytime you see Hook play, even when he was on the FaZe roster, he was always the hill player on this one specifically.
Absolutely. Denial, they were strong in this hard point in the first rotation. They're doing it yet again. Finally, TK breaking in. Looks like Denial's going to go for one more push. Slasher absolutely dominates Theory there in Green Alley. The pinch coming in from all of Denial. 3 straight kills. They have one more player to beat. They take him down. Temp will get that last little bit of scrap time. Hook actually going to be the one to stay inside the hill. The rotation to Garage has begun.
Yeah, let's go to Garage and see who we're going to be watching in Theory for Team Kaliber, and who is that right next to him. That's going to be Sharp playing inside of the hard point. You got to wonder, how is Denial going to come through, take spawns, and retake the hill? We'll find out as 2 players push through ramp. That Slasher that gets the first kill before he falls. Nameless gets the 2-piece, holding it down for the squad.
Nameless picks up 3 right there, reloads his Bally, still staying alive inside the hard point, finally taken down by Hook. Got to give a shout out to TK. They've been down all game long, but they've been hanging in there. They still have enough time to work with, but they need to break this Garage hard point right now.
Yeah, this next hill is also going to be
just
extremely crucial. Playing inside yellow, Nameless right there, going to try and get these last 20 seconds, but there are 2 players coming in from Cube. 1 player falls, that's Sharp that's able to do it, and we still have 2 players coming in from Cube. They're all just flooding in from middle map. Do you think that it would be better to send people from Gap or Ramp, or do you like the middle map play?
Honestly, Denial took a little bit of time to begin that rotation. They now have yellow control, but I would have liked to have seen them try to flank that Atlas and then break in for the last 12 seconds of scrap time, which it would have had a much better positioning in through Closet and Ramp. Unfortunately, they pushed it 1 by 1, either through ambulance or through that middle window. It didn't work out in their favor, but they have full control of yellow. If they can hold off 1 or 2 more pushes, Fox, this game is basically over.
Absolutely, guys. 45 seconds left. Replays is the player to watch in the hard point. 40 seconds, and look, TK is getting awful spawns in green. They have a ways to go if they want to take control, but Theory right there, picking up a huge kill.
That was an absolutely disgusting shot from him, taking out the player there in window, but Temp is just going to keep pre-firing. Nameless getting the break for his squad with 80 seconds remaining. TK finds themselves down by 35. They are absolutely still in this game, but they need to chain together some time, Fox.
All right, Nameless right here has to go huge. He's already tagged up. Hook is not going to choke that kill. 10 captures to his name. Hook is always in these hills.
But TK able to break it. They get Denial 4 dead, and look at the spawn for Denial. This is actually going to completely favor TK. They're going to get these 6 seconds of scrap time. They're going to be down by 20, but they just need to hold down the school area. Well, but here comes the flood from Denial.
Yeah, look at the 4-player flood coming from Cube towards Blue Wall. They're going to take control of this hard point the initial time at least. Slasher comes in, getting 2 kills and holding it down. Now he just has to figure out where TK is spawning coming from. A little loss right there. He couldn't tell, and Theory is going to punish him for it.
3 players inside this hard point for TK. Slasher sitting at 40 and 30, leading his squad. Here comes the 3-player push, though, from school window. Sharp trying to stay alive. He's got 2 players to beat. Can he find the entry kills? Gets 1. Not able to pick up the second with 22 seconds remaining. It's now mathematically impossible. TK drop map number 1.
Yeah, TK putting up a very good fight here. It started off extremely one-sided with Denial getting those early rotations, holding down so much time. Hook not being taken off of the hill at all. Replays getting entry kills and staying there for as long as he can. It was just a great game played by Denial.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Fox. Theory was doing a great job hanging in there all game long, really leading his squad, but he began to cool off. I believe he was 21-16, ending that game. He was -4 or 5. If he stayed hot and got some of those extra kills inside that hard point, or really turned up in that school hill, that story might have had a different outcome. But map number 1 going to the boys on Denial. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. When we come back, search and destroy.
Right, I want to see what Slasher's going to do, posting up in a height advantage with the bow. That's something you want to see out of Slasher. Such a strong assault rifle player. When you get him in a power position like that, he's hard to take down. But Replays, playing so carefully and slowly with the bomb. I think they're just trying to wait for a mistake to happen. But Hook is going to be first blooded. TK getting the first blood against Denial.
Replays bomb in hand. Not good to have the number disadvantage, especially while on offense. Love this positioning from Neslo here on Catwalk. He can spot the entire middle of the map, but he can also hear exactly where the push is coming from. The bomb now being rotated towards bottom pool. Neslo spots one player, but gets taken out by Temp. 3-on-3. Bomb still in the hands of Replays.
Yep, there it is. Temp now with a bow and a sub. He's going to be playing Catwalk. 4 players fall. That's going to be the end of the round.
Round number 1 going in favor of Denial. Went really quickly, to say the least there. First blood went to TK, and then it all really just fell apart. Temp picked up 2 kills there on Cat. Surprising, too. Close range. He still did it with that bow in hand. 1-0 lead for Denial. That is not the start that TK wanted.
Yeah, I mean, Neslo was sitting there waiting for that kill. You got to wonder why he didn't react. You would imagine that he heard Temp's footsteps as he's running up Catwalk. But regardless, round number 2, guys, Theory has a sniper in his hands. That's always scary. So let's see if he can get this opening pick. All right, so Theory
just missing that shot there. Love the use of the sniper. You don't see it really as often ever since people haven't been utilizing overkill. Nice pick, though, on Slasher from across the map. Very, very, very tough shot. Hoop, though, answering right back. Number advantage, though, in favor of TK.
So here it's going to be Theory versus Hook. You know he got the call out. There's a sniper over here, and he's trying to solve that problem, but Hook is not going to make it easy. Oh, there's the hit marker, even with the Moore's buff. Even with the Moore's buff to secure more one-hit kills that released, I believe, 2 days ago, still was not able to connect. You still got to hit as close to the body as possible.
Yeah, they fixed that upper arm hitbox a little bit more to be a little bit more generous with the one-shot kills. Replays takes out the bomb planter, but quickly gets cleaned up. TK now on the board, all tied up 1-1.
Yep, TK, your red team right there, tying things up. Neslo was just sitting there waiting for it. He read this play like a book. As soon as he spots Replays turn that corner, wasted no time, took him right out. That advice that he gave his team is paying off right now, huh?
Neslo is an absolute savage. If I was ever in the African safari, I would want him leading my tribe with a trident.
Yeah? Neslo specifically?
Yes.
All right, I like that.
Have you ever seen what he did, that movement he did at the X Games last year?
I did.
When he stood up and yelled at the camera, I almost wet myself. That's neither here nor there, though. Hook spotting 2 players. Love that play from him, getting his team as much information as possible at the start of that S&D round.
Sometimes, I mean, as helpful as a kill would be in that situation, just knowledge of where people are going is important. Just like people in Detroit, they watch that cross, they know which bomb site to push. But, guys, we're getting into the action here as, again, Denial playing this offensive round so slow, just waiting for TK to move and make a mistake instead of getting aggressive.
Really, in the Elevate versus Optic Nation Solar S&D we saw earlier, these were the offensive plays we saw from Elevate, playing very, very slowly, trying to see if Classic could get a pick with that Moors in hand. Once they got that entry kill, they would then begin to push towards a bomb site, get that plant down. Looks like Denial's taking the same route.
Look, Denial's playing this offensive round the exact same as they were before. They're just playing so slow and just waiting for TK to move. Look at that, 3 players fall almost just instantaneously. As soon as one player died, the other 2 did as well. Nameless right there, trying to stop the bomb planter, but he is going to be traded. He was in a rough situation right there. He's not coming out on top.
You hear me, I kind of like sigh because I just want to see him drop down and defuse the bomb. Like that's like a dream of mine. But unfortunately, took the bomb planter out, surrounded by players. Temp picking up the kill, starting off the game 4-1. Fox is the reason why he has one of the highest KDs in Season 3 right now in S&D. He's pretty good at the game, and he's 15.
He's 15.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Temp 4-1 right now, leading Denial. Let's just see what's going right for him. He's actually playing on the defensive side here, but I'm sure he's going to be right into the action as it looks like the bomb is going his way. Or what is Sharp doing? He's actually just going to be watching the front. Playing it sort of similar to how Denial was if you look at where they're at on the map here.
It looked like they were set up for possibly a full-on rush. They had one player watching each long lane. Nothing really came, so they wound up backing out. We can expand that mini-map for you here so you can see the entire breakdown Sharp now beginning to move towards the middle of the map. 3 players, though, of Denial set up near the B bomb site.
Yeah, and look, once you get that first blood, you have so much more freedom to do what you want on the map. And Sharp decided to just cut straight through middle map, rotate to the A bomb site. There are 2 players still over B. They have no idea. Whispering a little bit here as we don't want to give anything away to the players just in case they can hear through the soundproof booths. But Temp and Hook still sitting inside orange. They have no idea, and now they have to retake 2v4.
There's no way they can hear anything. I can go, oh my god, he almost saw him there across the map. Like, for now, maybe I just gave it away. I have no idea.
Just to be careful.
Another kill from Nameless. 4 and 3 to start this game, leading his squad. Able to pick up the final kill as well. 3 kills that round for Anthony Wheeler. His cousin Pete Wheeler back in Backyard Baseball was an absolute savage.
And there it is, TK getting that first blood. They were able to make the heads-up play to just simply rotate with the squad. As long as you do something as a team, it's going to work, right? They could have continued through that bomb site, but it was so predictable. Denial could have possibly shut it down and turned things back. So TK taking the initiative to rotate straight through middle map when they have the opportunity.
Nameless sitting at 5 and 3, tied for the same amount of kills as the rest of his team combined. Here we go, though, the aggressive B push. This looks more like they're just going to flood it right out.
Oh, hold on. Who is this on middle map? That's going to be Hook that gets first blooded once again for this roster.
TK
3 players fall. Temp is the last man standing. He has the bomb, but he's behind enemy lines. He could possibly make something happen here, but once he gets 1 kill, he needs to either get a second or just get the hell out of there.
Love that play from TK. They decide to push all the way through as a squad. No reason to kind of send off one person alone to create a 1v1 that Temp could possibly wind up winning. They're just going to let the bomb get planted and then rotate accordingly. Temp now beginning to get the bomb down. He's sitting at 4 and 2. Watch this reaction from TK.
Yeah, that's really all they have to do is just play together. They could play together anywhere on this map right now, and it'd be a good play. Now, as a squad, they will rotate bomb sites. Let's just see what Temp decides to do. This would be an absolutely huge 1v4 if he's able to pull it off.
Spot Sharp not able to win that gunfight. So, TK getting the 3-2 lead at the moment. Nameless, well, actually, every single person on TK on a streak at the moment. Beginning to wake up is this Team Kaliber squad.
Yeah, 100% right there. I mean, we saw Temp was not in the best of situations. All 3 of his teammates fell at the exact same time once again, and that was just the end of the round.
Nameless still leading his squad. I want to hop on board with Theory off the start again. Let's see
with Theory. He did get that huge first blood that let them win that last offensive round, so we should give him some attention.
Love this. Utilizing Tactician, they're just going to rush down this A street and plant it as soon as possible. Denial are not ready for this push at all. First blood should go to Theory. No, he's not able to connect with the shots.
Look at how slow. Look at how careful Theory is. He was trying to be careful and make sure that there was no one there trying to pull the bait and switch. That was so smart by Theory to not completely just headless run right at this Denial player. Oh, tags him up. He's trying to finish the kill. There you go, Theory, and there's the trade.
But still, it took him so long that the rest of the Denial players were able to move right back over. Temp in a little bit of a cheeky spot there on the top of the map. Hook drops down, gets taken out. Now a 2-on-2 Slasher and Temp up against Neslo and Nameless.
Let's look at where both Temp and Hook in some weird spots. We've seen Aqua utilize positions like this, but let's see what Slash all year long. Actually, alongside Theory at North American Regionals, they brought Optic to Game 5. This is when Optic was at their best on Solar S&D, when they were undefeated 7-0 online. I think that Sharp and Theory have shown that they know how to play Solar S&D.
Oh, absolutely. And here's another one of those passive pushes from Denial. Looks like, honestly, a delayed push. Now they're already getting aggressive past that B site. Love this rotation from TK, deciding, hey, let's just retry to take this site together instead of just forcing something or getting picked off really from the aggression. TK now beginning to flank all the way around the map. Has Denial spotted this, though?
Oh, there's one player that falls on cut. That's going to be Neslo that puts him down.
They don't know what's all happening.
Down just yet. Yeah, there it is. Replays puts it away for the squad. 3 versus 4 situation. TK has to retake the B-bomb site.
Nameless knows exactly where replay is due to the call-out from Theory. Now the push comes in from TK. They've completely flipped the map.
Nameless shut him down.
He's got one more player to beat. He gets taken out from behind. Hook trying to run away, trying to stay alive. Spots another player. He winds up falling to the PDW of Theory. 4-3 lead for TK. Fox, I absolutely love that call. Instead of TK being swarmed on the B site, they rotated all the way back through S3, got towards glass wall, flanked from the top position right there, top high ground, and Denial had no idea.
Yeah, when they went to top glass right there, they were able to take out the player on cut. Had that player on cut not fallen, I guarantee TK would not have been able to retake that site. But regardless, TK clutching up, retaking the site, getting that first blood, and defusing the bomb.
They're hashtag TK family for a reason, showing that they have some fantastic communication in the most stressful of rounds. But here comes the flood from TK. They're going to push right into the science building, but unfortunately for them, they're met by the bow of Temp.
There There it is, 2 players on the bomb site. Sharp's going to be putting the bomb down. Slasher, Replays, and Hook are behind Orange. You got to wonder who's going to be the first to move up and make a play. That's going to be Hook trying to get into a position here, but all the TK players abandoned ship, just trying to find some good angles and not expose themselves too much. Look at the positioning out of Sharp and Neslo here.
Oh, Sharp just tanked a nade, so they do know exactly where he is. He winds up falling to Slasher. Great work there from Denial. They have not yet hopped on the bomb. Nameless has been spotted, taken out by Slasher. Neslo left in a 1-on-3. Hook takes him down as well. There is the trade that we were talking about, taking the round right back. All tied up 4-4 Fox. I'm telling you right now, this is going the distance.
Yeah, Hook's positioning right there is what got him that last kill on Neslo, the Bow versus the ASM1. When you have such a huge height advantage, it's easily going to go in favor of Hook. I mean, when you see these players having their great communication, you usually tell the teammate what weapon they have, right? So you know exactly how that player is going to play when you get into that encounter. But guys, getting into round number 9, let's give some more attention to Hook here. Let's see what he can spot going up for this double jump. He's actually going to use a pre-nade, spots one player for S3. You know he's not going to peek that at all with a sub. He has absolutely no reason to.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the B bomb site here.
Really a thing to point out, both objective players struggling right now in the kills department. Really, it's going to come down to which one can step up the most. Obviously, it's a little tougher when you have to worry about planting the bomb each offensive round. Sharp just trying to stay alive, see if he can spot a player on top pipes. 4-4. Both teams still fully alive. First blood going to TK.
Aimless with some nice bow shots right there to shut down Temple and cut, but Slasher's right there to put him to rest. Sharp nading Slasher for the trade, 2 versus 3. Replays has the bomb. Where is he deciding to go with this? Oh my goodness, right around a TK player. Just sitting top glass. How does Theory not hear them?
Theory has yet to react to this player.
He heard him. You know he hears it.
Oh, drop down on him. Batman him right now, Theory. Batman him.
No, he's lost.
No,
he's lost.
See, like, I just love when people drop down on others, but it's not happening. Hook left in a 1-on-2. Sharp and Theory up against the young Kyler. Bomb is in an awkward spot, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really tough for Hook to have to try and get that back. Again, he's probably just going to try and go for kills here. Sharp spots him. Hook, could he get aggressive? Of course Hook's going to do that. Hook is one of the most aggressive players in this game. Just charges right at him face first. Has to win the gunfight.
Oh,
Hook does it. 5-4. We are going to round 10, ladies and gentlemen. So much back and forth in this S&D.
Hook on a 4 streak. That is what makes him one of the most valuable players in all of AW. They win the 2v4. Not a single drop of hesitation there. Winds up paying off as he takes down Sharp. 5-4 lead now for Denial.
Guys, tweet us your predictions at ACourage, at Rondez Fox. Let us know who you think is going to
Twitter.
take this right here. Hook hitting the pre-nades on the A street. What's he going to do as he rotates over to B? I think he's assuming
this is going to be a massive fight. Here comes the push towards B site.
Sharp
Slasher
falls.
getting first blood. Nameless and Theory answering right back. The 2-on-3 in favor of TK. But Nameless falls as well. 2-on-2. Hook and Replays left again up against Neslo and Theory.
Hook and Replays have to be the duo right here. Hook is definitely the teammate that I would want in a clutch situation like this in S&D. You can always trust him to just get so aggressive, get in the face of the enemy and take them out. But it looks like Neslo and Theory running the buddy system. Theory does have the bomb. It looks like they're going to decide to stick to this bomb site, and we're going to see a rotation soon out of Denial.
Hook on a 5 streak at the moment. Can he finish this game? Possibly with a 7 streak by taking out these last 2 players. We'll have to see. Here comes the push from Denial. One player spotted. Hook taken out. Now a 1-on-2. Did they spot Replays, though, in the back of the map? It does appear so. The nade's coming out. Able to connect on Neslo. Now a 1-on-1. Theory versus Replays. 25 seconds remaining.
Look at Replays going on a journey here, just trying to run that clock dry. Theory has to catch him before he can do it, but no.
Clutches up.
Replays takes him out. Now he's able to get the defuse going. Decided to go on a little bit of a journey there. I was so afraid that he would run out of time, but he was able to find Theory, clutch it up for Denial, and win this S&D 6-4.
Absolutely clutch there by the Denial captain. Replays taking down Theory. Theory was just 1 bullet off of taking him out, but the second that Replay spotted him, he immediately darted back, getting that extra range for his bow to really take down the player. 6-4 win for Denial. They're now up 2-0.
Team Denial, courage.
Pushing in already, 3 players following suit. First 2 bloods already going in favor of Denial. TK answering right back. Make it 2 for Theory. Temp, the last alive. He's going to have to hold off this push from TK.
There we go. Stops one player that could have gotten the drone. The 2-piece from Temp, keeping his team alive, trying to give them as much time as possible to come back and get this glass control.
Gets a call out from his teammate that there's someone below him, deciding to just back up, see if he can spot the player. He's rocking that hardwired. Hook gets taken out. Temp picks up another headshot, though, on Theory. Replays answers right back. The drone now in favor of Denial. They're beginning to push towards blue.
Temp has not died yet. He's currently 3-0, escorting Replays into the enemy objective zone. Replays has to hit that boost. Double jump, 2 points. Going in for Denial.
Absolutely perfect. The kills from Nameless just a little bit too late. Absolutely flawless coverage there from his teammates. Really the difference maker was that there was just too many distractions. Even right now, Hook is alive inside of blue. Instead of Nameless being able to cut down the players who grab the drone, he has to divert his attention back over to Hook, which gives them the chance to shoot that one-point play. Unfortunately, though, they do miss that shot.
Missing the easy throw right there. Bold play by Neslo to decide to actually take this drone and push straight through glass. They had no glass control, but it looks like he trusted his TK roster to get right in there. Nameless taking out the denial play that was trying to hold it down for him. Neslo just around the corner. Who is this? Is this
that's Hook.
Of course it's Hook in such a nerdy spot.
It's such a great position because he can drop down, surprise the TK players. 3 wind up falling. Nameless lasts alive. There you can see on the scoreboard, 4 dead. Denial going to grab that drone in the hands of their objective player. Replays yet again.
This is the guy you want with the drone in his hands. He's going to make his play through blue, try and wait for his team to clear a path. Also getting in melee range with the drone so he can shut some players down. There it is. Another 2 points coming in from replays. Denial fans have got to be happy right now.
You can see utilizing that hardwired, the stuns don't even phase him at all. You know what also doesn't phase him? The fact that he's on denial and not phase. So great stuff from him. Scoring 2 dunks already, now up 4-0. I'm never going to make that joke
Sick reference,
again.
bro. All right, we got Nameless playing inside blue. That's replays again, coming through blue with the drone. Always running, trying to get those close quarters combat situations, but he's going to fall as soon as he comes right out.
Yeah, he was running through the blue with his team. You know how that goes. They haven't been able to dunk it quite yet in the last minute. Fox did catch that reference. They're going to grab that drone, run it through green. Actually really like this play. He's got some lead blockers. Unfortunately, though, Temp is there to meet him with the bow in yellow again. And, I mean, from what we've seen so far this series, Temp is just an absolute brick wall.
Oh, Neslo right there with the 2-piece. Let's give him some attention as he has not been taken out yet. He's on a 4-kill streak, going for 5. There's the Bloodthirsty, shutting down Slasher. When he gets off respawn, I actually want to see if he has still opted to run the submachine gun instead of the AR and respawn.
Well, he just spawned back up. He does have that bow in hand. Very confident with that gun all the way, well, since he won that AW Open back in November. Just such a solid player here in the power position. Expect him to completely cut down anyone who challenges him. Replays and Temp. Temp as well as Slasher can really both fill that role for their team as another point goes in. 5-0 lead, Denial in full control.
Denial has gotten every single point the exact same way every time, and TK has done nothing to answer to it. They just play straight through blue, and TK does not respond. You got to send 2 people on defense right there. If you can keep people alive on blue, they're not scoring.
This is what we saw from the earlier matchup between Elevate and Optic Nation. Once Elevate got on this side, they've been doing exactly what Denial have been doing, and that's basically just clearing out the blue, letting their objective player score. Even if it's 1-point plays, they don't care. Points are points, and they know as long as they get more than the opposing team, they win the game. I don't know if you knew that, but that's how Uplink works.
There it is, Hook.
I want to make sure you're in the know.
Just outside of glass. He's going to have a gunfight right in front of him, but he's going to decide to stun himself instead, but he's also going to stun Sharp, both of them in a tough situation, but Hook will come out on top with his 3-kill streak. Drone in the hands of Slasher. Let's actually give this man some attention. Jumping out of glass. He is now going to be escorted by, is that Replays in front of him? Yes, it is.
Oh, massive headshot from Replays. That's going to be an uncontested dunk. Now a 4-possession game. Slasher continuing to just absolutely decimate the TK players. The drone being run yet again into blue. He's stuck in there. That should be another 2-point play. Now up 9-0.
Something we got to talk about. Temp is on a 6-kill streak, right? 7. Sorry, Temp. Didn't mean to offend you right there. 19-7, man. It's so crazy to see that TK is just not adjusting one bit to how Denial is playing right now. And they haven't changed anything at all for each point.
Yeah, he's my dad, and he's only 15. 3 kills straight for Denial. This should be able to close out the side as Hook picks up another 2-piece. 11-0 in just 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Denial, the Wolfpack, putting on a clinic.
4.5 minutes there. That's all TK has to work with to come back and try and make something happen against Denial here. If they play the second half anything like they played the first half, it's going to be a landslide victory even further in favor of Denial. But keep in mind, Denial did have good side. Maybe we could see TK come to life here. All players negative right now. I don't see it happening.
I mean, I want TK to wake up. I want this to go 5 games. We'll expand your minimap for you to see really how this push towards glass winds up breaking down. Positive 17 in the slaying department for Denial at the moment.
Look
TK,
at Nameless
though,
reading that flank. Easy read right there. And Sharp is also able to get the 2-piece right there. We're seeing Neslo coming in with the drone. He does not have an escort as Replays or Theory is going to fall. Let's just see how Neslo decides to play this.
That needs to go in. There we go. Finally on the board is TK, and Fox, this is what you're talking about. In the first minute of side number 2, TK already on the board. They're on that favorable side. They need to completely run away with it, though, if they want to take this game.
Yeah, no mistakes. They cannot make any mistakes here. 4 minutes. They have to play an absolutely flawless half here. Nameless looking to make that a reality as he is on a 3-kill streak off the start.
Nameless is trying to stay alive at the moment.
He needs a height advantage right now. He needs to get up top.
Beautiful kill on Slasher, picking up that headshot. 2 players trying to take Theory down from behind. Unfortunately for them, they don't have the shot. Nameless picking up the beat down. The drone, though, still in blue. 1 more player to beat. That's going to be Slasher picking up the kill on TK. He's going to toss that out, and they got the favorable spawn.
Here's the thing right there. If Nameless was top blue, would have been able to shut down the player that was top sandbags. But I think Nameless ran out of ammo. I think that's why he was still down bottom. He was going for that knife kill. So unfortunately for them, Nameless' kill streak is going to have to end, and they will not get the point. Slasher actually taking the drone in hand, making his way towards Glass. He's going to decide to throw that out for a reset.
Beautiful timing on that toss. Just as bullets were beginning to rain down on him, he tossed it out and just won the gunfight up against Nameless. Just staying alive, waiting for his teammates to rotate towards that drone area. As long as TK can't get their hands on it, Denial will stay in the lead, and they all know that. That's why they're setting up for glass control. Hook now with the bow in hand, cutting players down who try to grab it.
Oh, man, Theory going in for the easy throw right there. Right. There it is. That should sink right in. I wish we had this TK first half. We would have had a much closer game, but I just don't see Denial making 10 more mistakes to allow TK to get those throws in.
Not at all. Here's another run by Neslo, taken down. Beautiful hip fire from Hook. Runs out of ammo, not able to pick up the 2-piece there to clean him up. Replays grabbing the drone. He's top AC, just going to toss it in towards Glass. He's got a teammate there. Let's see if they can get it out of the map for the full 15-second reset.
All right, Replays taking down Nameless before Sharp drops him. Let's stick on board with Sharp then, who is alive, trying to maintain this glass control for TK, but he's shot right in the back by Hook. Hook 24-14 right now. I feel like we haven't talked about him enough. We were giving Temp the spotlight, but now he is caught right up to Temp.
He is just an absolute savage with this ASM-1, always in full control of the situations. There he tosses it in, able to connect. Now 12-2 lead. Denial with a full 5 possession lead in their favor.
Nameless is trying to play as well as he can for this roster right now. I think that if everyone were on board with how Nameless is playing right now, they would be doing so much better. We would not see a 12-2 score. It would be so much closer. Nameless with the drone is going to get that quick melee, going for the 2-piece, hitting with the boost, double jump, and exo slam. That's going to be 2 points on the board for TK.
Great route from TK, but unfortunately for them, there's one player that's inside glass, and they have no idea he's there. That's Replays. This should be a score. This is a score. This is it. They're going to grab this drone and dunk it right in. He's got a teammate there. Beautiful sneak play from Replays.
Just
not able to get it in, actually. They rotated back just in time. Not sure, really, how that didn't get in time.
Yeah.
Replays, though, heads up play style.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Even though it didn't, you know, they didn't commit to it and they weren't able to get it in, it was still a good play. They just failed to react. Temp is going to get the interception right there. Just a minute to work with. TK does not have enough time to get 8 points straight.
I mean, technically they do,
but realistically.
It would require like 15 kills straight and Denial not moving from green, and at the moment, I don't see how that happens.
Yeah, Nameless running through middle here, going for the easy throw. This is what I meant. Well, this is what I'm. Oh, he actually just as I was about to compliment him on his throw, he misses. So yeah. You know what? Scratch that.
You don't earn that compliment, Nameless.
I redacted.
Your chance.
Redacted. All right, Theory trying to play around glass here. Ooh, whiffing some shots right there. Hook's going to punish him with a double headshot. 3 kill streak coming out of this 32-18 monster for Denial.
Replays with the drone in hand, goes for the toss, able to connect. 13-4 lead now for Denial. They're going to take this series 3-0 over TK, making it look easy, Fox. Earlier on, Benson asked for my predictions. I just said Denial's going to win it. They look so strong in the Pro League, sitting at a perfect 4-0 at the moment. TK just struggling really on all fronts, to be quite honest with you.
And I mean, we already saw Denial beat TK online as well. So you would imagine a roster like Denial would be consistent, and then they just came in and blew TK out of the water with this 3-0.
I'm telling you, if Replays can play like this all weekend and stay as even as possible while scoring 8 times on an uplink, and then on the other side of things, Hook and Temp killing everything that comes at them.
Yeah, Hook was the one setting up those plays for Replay.
Yeah, Denial has a chance, honestly, in my heart, to take this event.
In your heart.